Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie. I am the owner of Green Valley Made, a candle business where I sell soy wax candles, car diffusers, and I basically make videos about my life as a small business owner and the behind the scenes, my journey, and basically life as an entrepreneur. So today I just wanted to get right into it. I want to talk about the essentials that you need for a pop-up shop. If you've got an upcoming pop-up shop for the first time and you're just looking for the basics that you need, then this is your video to watch. I did make another video right here where I go into much more details of every single thing that I use or used at the time a year ago, but today I just wanted to touch on the basics and talk about the essentials, and today I think there are 11 that I'm going to talk about. So the first one is a canopy. So typically when you're doing an outdoor event, they give you a 10 by 10 space for your canopy. So for the canopy that I use a Quick Tents privacy canopy. I have worked with them for almost a year now, since last summer. So my favorite feature of the Quick Tent privacy pop-up canopy is that you can set it up all by yourself. So this helps if you are doing a pop-up event alone and you don't have anybody to help you. The canopy comes with an easy storage and convenient roller bag. So the wheels help with transporting it around. And then unlike traditional canopies where the sidewalls are sold separately, the privacy pop-up canopy comes with 4 sidewalls, which you can place individually and get multiple uses from. You can place one on the back side as a backdrop, place them on the sides where the sun hits to protect your items and you, because it's UV protectant, and you can put up all four walls to create a whole room to make it like a storefront-like atmosphere. They help keep your setup weatherproof and also help keep pesky bugs out, especially during the summer. So 2 of the sidewalls come with vented windows for ventilation. You have the option to roll them up to let the air in or see your neighbors, or you can let them down for more privacy. Each leg of the frame has an up and down quick release button, making the tent setup process very easy and simple. It also includes height adjustment, where you won't need any tools to be able to set up the tent. Not to mention, the fear of hurting your hand in the process of setting up is not there, unlike with other canopies that I've used. Quick Tent's pop-up canopy frames all feature a durable, corrosion-resistant powder coating and a foldable frame that is easy to set up. The solid and durable frame enhances the service life of the tent and ensures long-term use. So if you want to check out Quick Tents, I will have a link for you and also a discount code, which will be down below in the description box. So item number 2 is something that you might or might not need depending on the event coordinator, and that is insurance or permits of any kind. I've found that it's been different at every single event. Some people honestly have not asked for anything. Some have asked for my insurance, which I get from Soap Guild. I have general liability insurance, which covers if anything happens at my booth at pop-ups, and then I have product liability insurance, which covers if anything happens to anybody when they're using my products. So and then I think there are different permits for food vendors, which I have no idea about, so I'm not going to talk about, and they might ask for seller's permits as well. So yes, just do your own research for whatever products you sell, because I'm sure there's different insurances. And then also it probably might depend on your city, the cities that you are in, or just basically the event coordinator. I've also seen that if you don't have insurance, then the event coordinators will provide a link or information on how you can get that insurance. So they usually will help you out if you don't have certain requirements that they need. Number 3 is a folding table or anything that you can display your items on. I use a 6-foot table. Sometimes I bring a 4-foot table as well, which I form in an L shape. I think also getting 3 tables and shaping them into a U shape is a good idea because it makes it feel like you're walking into a store. But you could basically organize the tables any which way you want. You can even bring shelves. Basically, number 3 is bringing anything that you can display your items on. Number 4. This is probably the most crucial thing that I think everybody needs, and it's a wagon or a cart to bring all of your supplies in. I have a utility wagon with beach wheels. These wheels are thicker and more heavy duty, and they can storm through dirt lots, which I've done a lot of pop-ups in, and they're meant for the beach, so you know that the wheels can handle going through tough terrain. Wagons or carts help you save so many trips back and forth from your car or even from your home, lugging everything around into your car, from your car to the event, because sometimes you can't pull up right up to your spot. Sometimes you'll have to park and then walk all the way over to your spot, and that wagon or cart will come in handy. So number 5 is a card reader of some sort. I find that the more forms of payment that you accept, the more sales you'll most likely get because more people can pay. So I accept cash, I accept card, Zelle, and Venmo. A lot of people ask for also Cash App or Apple Pay, so if you want to add those options, those are good. But yes, a card reader. I got my card reader from Square. They provide it through Etsy for free, but usually it's only $10. Very easy to set up. It connects to the Square app on your phone. There are different kinds of Square readers. I have the Mag Stripe reader, which is the smallest version, the most basic version. They also have terminal card readers where it has a screen on it where you could type and they can insert their card, or they have contactless and chip card readers. So this is the Square app. You basically just go in and type in however much the transaction is, and then you'll hit charge, and you can, if the card reader was attached, you'd be able to swipe it, and then it'll ask if they want a receipt, and you can choose to email it or text it, just like you go to a restaurant and they have the card readers. It's just like those, and they have different kinds. But yes, a card reader is essential, and basically accepting a lot of different forms of payment. And while still being on the money topic, number 6 is having a cash box or a fanny pack to keep your change. Cash boxes are basically lock boxes for your money, where it comes with a key, or if you don't want to lug that around, then you can just have a fanny pack attached to you, especially if you're doing the event alone. I usually have somebody helping me who can keep an eye on my stuff if I walk away. So I have a lock box that I could just keep all my change in. I also keep my calculator in there and any pens and sometimes business cards just in case. Number 7 is a storage bin or storage bins. I find that these are so helpful for keeping all of my main supplies in. I just keep everything in there, and I know that everything that I need is in there. So when I pack for events, I can just take that whole box and put it into the car, and I'm good to go, besides my inventory and stuff. But yeah, having everything in one place or in a few boxes is so helpful because I know that I'm not going to forget anything. And it just helps keep things organized. I have a storage bin from Target. It has wheels on it, but I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. And so it's easy to pull around, but it also fits in my wagon if I need to pull it that way. Number 8 is signage. So signage for your prices, signage for what you're offering, signage for your business name, your logo. Basically all the signs you need to make it easier for the customer to know exactly what you're offering, what your prices are, because a lot of people don't like to ask who you are and what you're selling, and then also your social media accounts, so that whether they do or don't buy from you, they can stay updated with what you've got coming up for the future. There are so many different kinds of signs that you can use. I've personally only used a chalkboard or a felt board so far. I do want to get custom banners made or some sort of wood custom piece to show off my logo. I've kind of been waiting to invest in something like that, but I have been wanting to do that. but anything works, honestly. For my pricing, I just use these acrylic signs. Like I mentioned, a lot of people don't like to ask for pricing, and just putting it on display is very helpful for them. And then yeah, you want people to know who you are and where they can find you after the event. Displaying your business name and your logo and your social media or website is very helpful. I forgot to add business cards on the list, so this is a bonus essential. But yeah, having business cards also out on display for people to grab is very helpful for them finding you later on too. Number 9 are items that you use to display all of your products. That could be shelves, trays, crates, boxes, stands, anything. There's so many different routes that you can go with it, and I show exactly what I use in my other video. Ultimately, the style that you go for is up to you. If you want it to match your brand, like I try to match my brand, then that's a good way to go. You ultimately want it to be set up in a way that is easy for customers to shop and that looks appealing to the eye and that draws people in. You don't want things laid flat on your table because that is kind of boring. I've mentioned this in my last video too, where I said that different layers and different textures also helps with making it appealing and easy to shop. So yeah, the way you decorate is ultimately up to you, but basically what you need is things to display your items on. The last thing that you will absolutely need is a mobile charger. You will probably be using your phone all day, and not for texting or anything, but for accepting payments, especially if you do your card reader that attaches to your phone, or if you're using any apps to accept payment and you have to constantly check or charge them. And then also sometimes you're letting people know your social media or following each other if you meet other small businesses, which I recommend doing. And yeah, you're just basically using your phone all day, and some events go on all day from morning to night, so you definitely want a mobile charger just in case your phone is using up a lot of energy. So those are my 11 essentials that you will need at a pop-up shop if it is your first time. I will have everything linked down below, and I want to thank Quick Tents again for working with me and providing you guys with a discount code. If you want to check them out, make sure you check down the link in my description, and the discount code will be down there too. And good luck on your pop-up shop. I hope it's super successful. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.